What is up, people, and good morning. It is now Sunday morning, just getting ready to get up and around and go find that pillowcase. I talked to my mom this morning. She said I just left it in the washer, so it's getting an extra wash cycle right now, and I'm going to go grab that, go see grandmother, see how she's doing, get the update on her. Then we might try to find some kind of adventure for today, depending on how the weather goes. Well, update on Grandma. That lady is a tough lady. It'll never be easy seeing her like that, but, you know, honestly, last time I went in there, she was just laying down. This lady is always positive. I never, ever saw my grandparents fight, which is really uncommon. They were just always very happy. She was always very positive. Just a very sweet lady. So to see her not happy and actually admit that she was unhappy was really sad last time. And I've never seen that out of my grandmother. So to see her sitting up this time, to see her speech a lot better, she was forming a lot better words, no slurs. She actually said that she was happy, so you could see it, you could feel it, and it truly helps the heart a little bit. And she's had love. She's got stuff in her little pantry closet that people have been dropping off. She's had a lot of family here, so she's doing as good as she could be. All right, now I gotta tear this little visitor pass off, this little thingy. I'll be back in another couple of days. All right, Grandma's all right. Now it's time to go get my mind right. I gotta go de-stress.
Life is a gift. Make the most of it.
All right. Why do I feel? There we go. Let's get some socks and shoes on. We are at Lime Hollow. We were here a couple weeks ago checking this place out, and right now I'm just going to go in and get a few more trails on my list. So I did mention last time that I was going to try to go through and just complete all the trails. So I figured today would be a day 2 just to come out and get a few more laps in, or another mile or 2 in. Why not? It's a beautiful day. I need to de-stress. So we're heading out. And you're coming along. We got new neighbors. We've been coming here for a long time. We were just here a couple weeks ago and walked by this blue globe. I have it in that video a couple weeks ago, and now it's gone. This has been here for years. I don't get it. I wonder what happened. Huh. Well, that sucks. I know they're doing a lot of renovations, so let's just hope for the best. But I'm noticing, like, right here, no, that was here last time, the renovation program. Huh. Makes me wonder. That sucks, though. I love that statue. That was like the welcoming into Lime Hollow to see that at the Eric Crute Trail right at the beginning. All right, let's go explore some different trails that we didn't see last time. check out the totem poles. Oh, these are cool. All right, we've already been that way. Well, I guess there's only one way for us to go in here. We've already been this way though. So this is one of Lime Hollow's camp spots. It's just where they come and they hold their week-long camps, and they'll do their little education classes. And right over here is one of the most glorified privies that you'll ever see. The little toilet in the center there. And then down over into the pavilion area. Let's go see if they still have the swing. I've been here before in the other channel, but never in the van life channel. All right, hey, a little monster truck down here. I can hear something in there. Probably a little. Oh, I see him, chipmunks. Yeah, right there it is. Yes. Let's go ride the swing at least once or twice. I also brought a couple rocks, so I'm going to hide this one right over here. Woo! Woo! Well, that was fun. The key fell out of my pocket though. Thank God I had my checklist and I double checked before I left. Just laying right in the dirt. So they have their fire pit over here. And it looks like they were going over the trail markers right behind us on the pole. They have some water over here yonder. Definitely stagnant water, but it's water. And what looks like a little shelter that they started building. This always changes throughout the years too. All right, so today I want to head over on this side because we haven't been to this side yet. So I want to at least take a couple trails over here and get a mile or two in. I love this though, look at that. Just a beautiful area out here. So far I've only ran into 3 people, all with smiles. Yeah, look at that water. All right, oh, speaking of that, I see somebody else coming right now. Put you away so I don't freak them out. Last time I was here, I came up and startled a couple of turkeys. I didn't get it on film, but it happened. Okay, so the other gentleman just wandered the same way we were going to go. So we'll go up a little further and then hang left. Probably cross paths somewhere in the center. That's fine though. Right up here on the left-hand side is a cool little shelter that they built though. So I'll show you that here in a sec when we run into it. This is like a Boy Scouts heaven out here. And I remember coming out here as a kid, but not for Boy Scouts or Cub Scouts. So I don't think they offered that stuff. It was kind of as we got older and got into high school that we would come out here for a couple science classes. But I wasn't paying much attention back then. Who would have thought? Another little shelter spot. And over here's an actual shelter with the tarps and a fire pit. Hello. Coming up. These are cool little spots though. So you can see where they've been stacking all the wood, gathering, building stuff. And they've got this whole shelter over here. Hello, not sure how good you'll see in here. Let's go in. Hello. Oh, you can't see anything in here. It does feel nice and cool in there. All right, so now if I remember correctly, back here somewhere is where one of the trails are. Maybe not. Right there's a marker. There's a marker. Huh, I'm just gonna keep on looking around. I know it's over here somewhere. Right here. Told you. Boom. We're going that way. Oh my God. My front yard today is sunny with a little humidity. Oh, with a deer fly on the screen. Oh, I love it. And I always forget to put bug repellent on. And I can't say it. And I always forget to throw on some bug screen. Ow. You suck. You little deer fly. Was it worth paying the price? Ah, this is what I needed. A breath of fresh air. Van life definitely has its ups and downs, but right now this is definitely one of the ups. Just being able to go and do what you want when you want. Life's so darn busy. It's nice to connect. I don't want to be in the field anymore. Let's go in the woods. Oh, more field. Huh. It's not often that you run across garbage and a full hiking bag. I don't see anybody. I don't hear anybody. That's weird. Hopefully they're all right. We'll keep an eye out. Oh, that's weird. That's a nice bag with a sleeping pad and everything. That doesn't make sense. Just stopped to water the grass a little bit. Figured I'd hide this one. This is in the back of the wilderness trail, right next to one of the benches, so it should be found. All right. Sweating back here. Feels better in the woods because of the shade and a little bit of wind right now. But again, with the humidity, whew, And these deer flies, man, they're just relentless. But I made sure I brought some water, so I'm prepared. And what we're looking for are these yellow blazes. And this is saying that we continue forward. And right here is showing the other side. So what we have to look for is this yellow blaze coming this way, and then we follow it to the next one. And that continues on the whole trail. And what they'll do is they'll switch up different color blazes for each trail. I believe here we have red, blue, green, white, and yellow, from what I remember. All right. And this one's pretty buggy. I think I've only been on this once or twice before, though. Not this year yet, and not on the van life video yet. Hey, I actually knew what I was talking about. Yeah, out here all by myself. Talk a lot to myself now. Always have, but now that I have a camera in front of me and do this whole YouTube thing, I talk to myself a lot more. But I thought that this is where this awesome bridge was. This is a cool bridge. Oh, other than I'm slipping. Back in the day, I remember coming out here and I would actually hang my hammock right in this area and just lay here and watch whatever was coming out, sit here, and there's a lot of bird activity right here. And honestly, at that time, this is 5 or 6 years ago, it didn't look like this. The water was clear. Still beautiful and quiet and calm. And of course, my phone goes off. And that's the reality. This has been nice. I think we are at, let's see here. Yep. There we go. Can you see it yet? Just about a 5K. We'll be over a 5K by the time we get back to the van. But I'm good. I did what I came out here to do. We're getting right back to that spot now where they have their camp area. Their main camp area right off the Eric Root Trail. Right here's their little dock. And then we're getting over to the pavilion and the swing area. Heading back. I've been sharing the trail with a whole bunch of these ones today. He'll run soon. Hey, buddy. Ah, you're not scared, are you? I'm not gonna hurt you. I'm here just wandering like you are. Or Robin. That's a little guy. That's a whole different one. Oh, he was cute. That was a cute little guy. A lot of bunnies out here today. Beyond the damn insects. I didn't really see, ow, speaking of that, I didn't really see too much more. Just a bunch of deer flies. I got bit like 10 times today. As soon as you stand still for a second to look at the views. Whoa, what is that? Oh my God. Sasquatch sighting. You guys see that? Look at him right underneath the tree. Huh. I don't remember that being there either. Hey, that's cool. A committee with a personality. Who would have thought? I like that. You can see right there is another little watching area or relaxation area over there. This place is full of them. Well, this is crazy. There's nobody else here. There were a half a dozen cars when I came in here an hour and a half ago. We did 3.5 miles, a little over. All right. Now get on my flip-flops. Do a tick check. Also, I'll tell you about Billy's Beanies. All right, so let's talk about Billy's Beanies. The reason why my friend Mary sent me that crocheted frisbee is because my grandfather, for quite a while now, has been doing knitted hats. And he is nearly blind. He can't tell the difference between colors. He is hard of hearing, and he's in his 80s. But with what he did growing up, he worked with AutoCAD, he designed buildings, he was a draftsman, and he kept busy with his eyes and his hands, and he knows designs. So he is actually awesome at knitting. And he started knitting all these hats. And he would go to little flea markets, and he'd bring them to like Loaves and Fishes food kitchen and donate them. He'd bring them to the, he donated them to the kids for Cub Scouts and brownies that came and worked at his building at the old folks home. And he's a blessing. But he has too many of them. So he has literal totes of these. He only makes them out of high quality wool. And I just took a few of them, put them in a bag, and asked him if he minded if I passed them around and just let people know. So I put them online. I put a couple blasts out there. Billy's Beanies. I came up with a nice little, actually I'll show you the little flyer that I came up with. I thought it was funny. I didn't know the difference between crocheted and knitted, so I have since learned and been taught and schooled on that. So they are a knitted hat, not a crocheted hat. And they are nice wool hats. And I will actually leave a link on how you can get them below, because I am going to throw them on my Etsy store, but you can also reach out directly if you guys want these. So, and he makes what we call tallies and smallies. Right here is what would be considered a smallie. Really what it is made for kids, but he also considers the ones for the smallies above the ears on the adults. And then you have your tallies that go over top of the ears. One size fits all. All right, so this is the end of this video. As always, I really appreciate you all for showing up each week. It means the world to me. Do you have anything that you want to see out of these videos? Leave them in the comments below. I love hearing questions. I love hearing thoughts, ideas. Those are all huge to me. If you like these kind of videos, do me a huge favor and smash that subscribe button and keep on coming back for more. I have a lot of weekly uploads. I have a lot of fun videos planned in the future. And this upcoming week, we're heading to the Spiediefest, so don't forget. I'll see you all next week. Bye, everybody.